Bonjour YouTube, welcome to a video recapping all transfers within around about the last week across the world of women's football. So much has gone through within this last week. Massive transfers, especially involving a brand new team into women's football in Spanish football, CD Tacon. I was going to call them Real Madrid because that's what they are, Real Madrid. They will be known as CD Tacon for the first season, and then second season Real Madrid. It's like they're just buying out a club. But they've made their first Galactico signing, massive signing for them. And other teams have also made transfers. Atletico Madrid, AS Roma, and a couple clubs across England. So we're going to start with those transfers that you can see on the thumbnail. I'll start with the player on the right of that thumbnail. Former PSG player, and I believe Lyon as well. Adrian Hagerberg. I believe she may have won the Ballon d'Or, I could be wrong. I can't quite remember who won that Ballon d'Or. But contract expires with PSG, available on a free, has moved from France over to Italy on a transfer to AS Roma. I don't know how big that side is, but they're very good. I've seen some of their goals, seen how they play. They look like a very good team, and to add such a massive name into their lineup is just amazing. Very good signing for AS Roma, obviously. But it's a big name joining a big club, which we'll see a lot of across, especially with Real Madrid starting up this season. Obviously, they're not going to start as Real Madrid, but they will want to bring in so many big players. Personally, that's where I see Tony Duggan going. I know there's been links to United, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think she'll join up with this CD Tacon Real Madrid side. Personally, I just see that happening, and it's going to be a huge Galactico. Like, they want to like 5 or 6 massive names, potentially even Alex Morgan if she leaves Orlando. So there could be loads of players. But couple other things is Birmingham. Obviously, there's a bad situation going on there with all their players. I don't know exactly why. It could be pay, but I'm not too sure. Lucy Staniforth handed in a transfer request, according to the BBC. That was 2 days ago. So I don't know if anything has gone through there. I'm not really all that sure. But who will she be joining? She could join, probably more than likely will be staying in England. But staying with England and staying with a relatively new side, West Ham United have signed a massive name, literally. An Australian forward, 18 years old, by the name of Jacinta Glabaradacci. Boom. And just to point this out, just in a small thing in case anyone knows this or not. When they revealed this signing, Glabaradacci, her name was in the Premier League print. Now, I don't know if with the WSL, will they have the Premier League print like on the back of the jersey, or will they keep the club print? I'm not too sure. Because for the Championship anyway, they had the club print for the Women's FA Cup, for the Conti Cup. So I'm not too sure what's going to happen there, because I do know they do want to make it. I'm pretty sure the Premier League do want to have that like as a Women's Premier League. Obviously with Barclays now having the Women's Super League, Barclays used to sponsor Premier League, so some small stuff going back and forth. But going into a couple other signings, as I've said, these massive signing that you see on the left hand side of this thumbnail. Real Madrid, CD Tacon making that signing. Kosovar Asllani, brilliant, like it's just such a big name in women's football. For her to join CD Tacon, that's, I believe it, yeah, CD Tacon for the first season, Real Madrid for the second season. I've never seen CD Tacon, so I don't know what jerseys they'll wear. If they'll run out with the Madrid kits, but just call themselves CD Tacon, I highly doubt that. But to be wearing that jersey starting next season, I think just wait in the next couple weeks, you will see this team make massive signings, especially next season. The players could potentially go on loan, but I don't think so. I think they'll stick with CD Tacon for this year. I think they're in the second tier. I could be wrong, but I believe they're in the second tier. Kind of like how United did it, go into the second tier, get the players used to each other, win the league in a moderately easy league, and then have the cup competitions to come up against these much bigger teams, Atletico and Barcelona. And maybe then Madrid could push on, go into Champions League, challenge teams like Lyon, who've been dominating it for years. I think Atletico Madrid, who we will be mentioning, who have made some massive signings, I think they could also do very well. Sticking with, obviously all this is going to be European, by the way, just so you know. Ajax signing Desiree Van Lunteren returns back to Ajax. I don't know how good Ajax are. I don't see them in Champions League. They don't usually make it that far, so I can't really say how good this team is, how bad this team is. So I'm just going. That's a transfer went through. Wolfsburg have signed their replacement from Manchester United signing after we took their goalkeeper. Hedvig Lindahl from the Swedish international joined them on a free transfer after her contract expired with Chelsea. So they found the replacement, and that's really it. Obviously, there's massive speculation with Tony Dogan could potentially join United. As I said, I personally still think she'll join Madrid. It should be a huge name. Not necessarily the first, but she'll be a huge name to join. AC Milan have lost 21-year-old who's just joined Roma as well. Manuel Gigolino has joined Roma as well. 21 years old, AC Milan contract expired, played very well at the World Cup for Italy, breakout star, which you got a lot of these players are. Playing very young, big prospect, Roma wanting to build a massive team to challenge Juventus, who have won the league back-to-back. First 2 years in existence, winning the league back-to-back. So we could see Juventus even make a couple signings, push themselves even further up, and compete in the Champions League, which is what I want to see, because Lyon, as I've said, have been so dominant. Nikita Paris joining Lyon, probably get a Champions League medal for herself at the end of the season, more than likely. But obviously a lot of this speculation, and sticking with Juventus, they have signed Linda Sembrant, who's joined them from Montpellier. She has over 100 caps for Sweden, picked up the bronze medal at the World Cup. Good signing for Juventus, putting into more depth, as I say, trying to continue their dominance as they have done in the league ever since their existence about 2-3 years ago. So, and with Italian captain, with that Italian link. So she's Swedish, coming in, Italian captain, Sara Gamma. Them two could play very well in that midfield, come up against so many other sides. Champions League could be something incredible in the next coming years. Atletico Madrid, just skipping aside, have signed former Arsenal goalkeeper and World Cup finalist silver medal Sari van Wiedendaal in goal. Big signing by Atletico Madrid. The two Madrid sides creating amazing women's sides. Right now, Spain could be dominating women's football very shortly. Obviously, Lyon will keep on dominating, but Barcelona got to a final. Atletico Madrid constantly improving, breaking records at the Wanda Metropolitano, winning the league above Barcelona, and they've won it back-to-back. Madrid obviously wanted to stop that and create their own success. So what? They want to do loads, and they want to create, win the Champions League. I think that's a big thing for Madrid. But obviously to create this sort of dynasty, this destiny, whatever you want to call it, into the club, just so they can be known as like, oh no, it's Real Madrid. Instead, they probably won't be known like that. But that's really it. That's really for this video, going over a couple of signings in the world of women's football. A lot of it else is just speculation. Obviously, Tony Duggan's a massive speculation on where her future will be. I can see her going to Real Madrid, potentially Juventus. I don't see her returning back to England. And if she does, it will probably be with Manchester United, just because of the idea of working with the team, the amount of new signings we have. But anyway, leave a like, subscribe.